favorite international chef, Armin, in the kitchen. Welcome, my darling.
Deborah, nice to be back with you.
Nice to be back. Now, before we start with this trifecta salmon recipes, we are going to roll one of our favorite clips. Hit it, Jim.
We're going to add some butter, and we're going to add, Deborah, you can put a little bit of white wine in here for me too.
Would
Would be great.
Armin.
Just a little splash. We'll try not to drink it while we're doing it. And that's going to give it a nice little stir. Take it off. I know, it's getting hot in here. We're going to take that down a bit.
A little flame. I like it.
We're going to add a little lemon juice, calm that down.
Calm it down.
There we go.
That clip is just in the memory bank forever. Was it so cool?
Yes.
That shows it gets hot when we cook sometimes,
we do.
right?
Sometimes
In
we
the
catch
kitchen.
things on fire.
So we have these trifecta salmon recipes. 3 great recipes that are all made with salmon, different
Correct,
ways.
yeah.
So start the show, babe.
You know, I can't eat a shellfish, so I like to eat a lot of salmon and whitefish. So I like to make recipes instead of using shellfish.
Right.
So that's why today we're going to use salmon crab cakes that you're going to help me make.
My favorite.
We're going to do a sautéed Chilean salmon with agave and fig jam.
Okay.
And we also have Norwegian sliced smoked salmon, and that's served with scallion cream cheese and plain cream cheese. You can serve it on toast points or crackers, whatever you like.
And it sounds so fancy, but it's super easy.
It's super easy, and it's really good and fresh.
Fresh. And I always want to brag on you. I love your recipes are so many simple ingredients that we all have at home. And I get more replays from your segments because your recipes are just easy to follow. They go onto our YouTube, Deborah Kennedy Show. Follow us on YouTube. And you can replay all of these great recipes and follow along with them. So,
Great. Thank you, Deborah. So we're going to start over here with a little butter, right? And a little olive oil.
We always say we love butter in the South.
Yes, we do. And we're going to use a little agave. Now, this is a natural sweetener.
Okay.
So it's like using sugar that's natural, but this is a lighter version.
One
so
of your
it's,
favorite go-tos.
yeah, I love it just because it's easy to carry around. You don't have to worry about opening packets or spilling a bunch of sugar. So we got our flame on high here, and what we're going to do is start our salmon off. And this, we've already taken the skin off. So you can see on this one, as I flip it over, we've got no skin. There's only skin on here. So what we're going to do is put these in here, get a nice sizzle on them. We're going to sprinkle some Cajun seasoning. And this is just
Did you make it yourself?
Cajun, salt, a little bit of mixed ingredients together.
Okay.
And then at the end we're going to add the more sweetener to it. So while this is cooking, I'm going to turn this up so we can catch the house on fire.
Again.
We're going to start on our salmon cake.
Yay.
Now, Deborah said her mom used to make these when she was a kid, so we'll see if she remembers how to do it.
I don't.
So what we're going to do is we're going to start the same way over here. We're going to start with a little heat and warm this up, but you're going to mix the ingredients for me.
Okay.
We have the same salmon that I have here already pre-cooked,
Scoop?
and we've broken it up. You're not going to scoop it yet. You're going to add the ingredients first.
Okay.
So what I want you to do is you're going to add about a tablespoon, and this is just canned Rotel. Gives it a nice spicy flavor. Put it right in here, Deborah.
Oh, sorry.
You're doing fine.
Just one.
One scoop. Yeah, we don't want to put too much because it's got green chilies in it. Now we're going to add about half of that of the breadcrumbs. You can use panko, breadcrumbs, crackers, whatever you like to use.
Okay.
We're going to add some red onion.
All of it?
Yes, you can add all that. And then we're going to take right down the middle here.
You did train me on this one.
We're going to take some mayonnaise and mustard together. And that's a nice Dijon mustard. And we're going to try to get 1 egg out without making a big mess. We got it now.
Okay.
All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to keep checking on this. You're going to stir all that together real nice. And I'm going to flip this salmon so we get a nice golden brown on the bottom. And I'm going to turn this down so it cooks a little bit slower now. And we've got this already hot here.
So good, I must say.
We're going to add a little olive oil. Again, we're going to add some butter.
All right, Armin, my masterful international chef. Does it seem moist? It seems moist enough. You think it's
I think it's perfect.
Okay, perfect.
Now what you're going to do is take your scoop, and what we're going to do is put it in this pan. And you kind of want to do this almost on a high heat. And I will go ahead and push those, flatten them for you when they're in the pan. So let's just do 2 or 3 right now.
You always make
So you can see our salmon is getting nice here, and this glaze that's in here, we're going to also use this for our salad dressing. So that's going to have a nice sweet and savory flavor, which we also have Parmesan crisps, which are easy to make. You just put these on a pan in the oven, spray it well, and let them flatten out over about 8 minutes, and you get a nice crispy gluten-free cracker. Now, Deborah, try to be neat. Look, and walk away for a second. Let's get this down here.
It did not come out very good from a scooper. But this one's better. This
Okay,
one's higher.
let's see if we got it. There you go. Look at you, girl. See, this takes a little trying.
Finesse.
Now, this we're going to try to flip them and not make a mess. But this is already cooked, so it doesn't have to cook too long. The only thing you're cooking really is the egg and getting a nice brown color to the bottom of it. This is getting a little thick, so I'm going to shut this off. And you can smell it just wafting over everything.
Oh my God, it smells so good.
So what we're going to do is take this salmon. We're going to put it on this beautiful salad that I made. Now on the salad we have fresh radicchio. We've got romaine. I've got goat cheese, Parmesan crisps, and heirloom tomatoes that are in season right now. So we're going to use a little bit of the fig jam or apricot jam, whatever it is that you like. We're going to add this to this. And this is just going to top the salad as a dressing.
Oh, that's a dressing?
We're going to use it as a dressing since it's already on the salmon. Now, if you didn't have a salad, you just use this on the salmon so that you're just pouring it over it and dripping all over the other stuff that you have on the dish. So this we're just going to take like this and pour it right over here. And try not to catch the house on fire.
Why not?
Why not?
Such a great segment.
Now let's see how our crab cakes.
Let's see how our crab cakes
No,
are
they're not crab cakes, they're salmon
They're
cakes.
salmon cakes.
Let's use your fork when you do that. Look at that. Perfect, Deborah.
Now this one not so perfect. But we're gonna,
Look at that. That's alright if it's a little messy. It still tastes good.
and this one.
Looks nice golden brown.
Nice.
So it's nice and crisp on the outside and it's got lots of flavor on the
Looks
inside.
like a pancake.
Looks like a pancake.
We'll separate it.
Looks like one of Deborah's hangover pancakes, actually.
You have had those before.
Yes. So we're doing great here, Deborah. This is actually, all this stuff really cooks fast. So when you prep your salad and stuff ahead of time, you're way ahead on things like this. So we're going to go ahead and take
It's not done
this.
yet, right?
It's almost done. You can taste a little piece here. The fork right there for you. Oh, you used it over there.
Make sure it's done, babe.
Yeah, go ahead. Come on, dig in and try a little
No,
piece
is it
there.
done? Yeah.
Yeah, it is, definitely. Just blow on it a little bit. And you'll get the nice flavor from the tomatoes in there, the green chili. You good?
Oh.
So we're going to take this. We're going to cover it up with the pretty one on top. That's what we're going to do. Try not to make too much of a mess. And we're going to use this spoon here.
So good.
Pretty.
Like so good.
Put this right here. And then you want to just put a little bit of tartar sauce on top.
Shall I help you with that?
Yes, please.
Look at that.
So here in just a few minutes, we were able to make 3 nice meals for a brunch, for dinner, or anything, Saturday afternoon. The
Ingredients in this,
The
simple.
ingredients are breadcrumbs or panko, onions, your rotel,
Just out of
which is a can, and it comes with green chilies in it, so it adds a lot of flavor.
And you started with just some
We just started with a little bit of olive oil in here and butter.
That's it for that, olive oil.
Yeah, and you can bake these too. It's not as messy if you bake them in. You can already have them pre-shaped, put them in the oven.
Well, let's be
take
honest.
them out.
They would have been so pretty if you had
They're
prepared
fine.
them.
They're delicious by the way you look at it.
Cute. Anyway, doesn't matter.
And then over here with our salmon, we have the agave, the fig jam, olive oil, butter, Cajun seasoning, and then we top the salad with it. And I want you to try one of these crisps before you bite into that salmon. These are just Parmesan cheese crisps, and they're gluten-free.
You made those?
Yeah, we made them last night. So, and now you get to try the salmon.
Darling.
Let's try this.
The best job in the whole world. Best job.
So nice and pink inside. So it's not, you don't want to cook your salmon that it's overcooked.
Okay.
A lot of people like it well done, but you don't really want to do that with this good of salmon. Just taste a little piece. I'll go ahead and try a piece with you. Look at that. I know the staff's going to go crazy here over this. Oh, you might have to tell me.
Oh,
Oh, it's so
amazing.
good.
And then this we talked about preparing, but just let's tell how we prepared that.
So what we did was we softened our cream cheese, chop in some scallions and chives, and get a nice flavorful cream cheese. And then
Right.
you use a plain cream cheese. You can also put chopped vegetables like carrots and celery and things in it too to make a nice veggie one. The Norwegian salmon already comes pre-sliced
That's
and
beautiful.
pre-smoked, so it's easy for you to do at home. And then you
Great
just take
appetizer, right? Great appetizer.
great
people
appetizer,
coming over.
and then you just put the salmon on the toast like this, and it's just a beautiful bite-sized piece of magnificence.
So the amazing part of this segment is it really, really basically a 15-minute prep time. And then cooking 10 minutes. So in 25 minutes, we could have
Yeah, less
this
than a half
gourmet
hour,
meal,
you have all this ready to go.
which is what isn't our
And you
audience
can
loves
serve
you.
this with risotto, or you can serve with potatoes or roasted potatoes. But it's just pretty on a salad.
It's beautiful. Oh my God, you are so amazing,
Thank you,
Chef.
Deborah. Mwah.
Chef Armin. So farm to table food here, simple ingredients, grocery store ingredients, but you make it look so simple with so few ingredients. You are amazing. We love being in the kitchen with our Chef Armin, and we know you're going to follow those recipes and subscribe to the YouTube, The Deborah Kennedy Show, and find more of his recipes. Let's say, mwah.
Mwah.